Right, time for some more Who. So we've already seen all of them get taken from London to Year Zero, and now after escaping the cavemen who were, wanted them to stay so they could make fire for them, join tribes. Now we've gone to an unknown planet. So yeah, um, this is going to be a multi episode thing. So this might be more than 2 episodes for this reaction. Might not. We'll see. That being said, let's go ahead and get into this.
It's been a forest fire. Everything's sort of white and ashen.
Boy, this is grainier than a beach. Holy crap.
It's all turned to sand and ashes. Extraordinary.
Oh, now it's coming into focus.
Huh. Like stone, look.
I mean, everything's radiated. You just don't know it because, you didn't stay long enough to make sure. The readings were normal.
Ian, where are we?
I don't know.
Well, why doesn't he take us back?
I'm not sure that he can.
Might be stuck like Chuck. It's a scary proposition for you, isn't it?
He seems to have a knack of getting himself into trouble.
You think there's any danger?
Not necessarily.
Oh, Grandfather, look! It's a flower, a perfect flower.
Just trying to get the gist of things here, though.
Beautiful.
Isn't it? I'm going to try and pick it.
It's weird looking.
Like everything else in this place. Solid stone.
It's hideous.
It's metal. Yes, it always was.
What, even when it was alive? But that's impossible.
Why?
We're not on Earth, then.
No,
Certainly not.
apparently not. That wasn't a hard conclusion to come to, that's for sure.
Oh, certain.
Try not to be too upset. All I ask you to do is believe. Really believe. We'll go back.
But, the planet is dead. Totally dead.
Barbara!
Oh, it's the city.
City. Huge.
I don't know. If I land on a planet, everything's dead. Maybe I might be trying to, find some more calculations of, just make sure, things are totally safe because, dead planet, all that. It's not a very comforting thought. Something killed it all. And everything, it doesn't seem to be growing back. There's an issue here. Just saying.
Well, Doctor, can you see anything? Any sign of life?
No sign of life. Whatever it was destroyed the vegetation here, certainly hasn't damaged the city. But there's no sign of life. A magnificent subject for study, and I don't intend to leave here until I've thoroughly investigated it.
You do what you like, as long as you don't endanger the rest of us.
Very well, then.
There you go.
You're the only one who can...
Force him to go, would you?
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Doctor. Your glasses?
Like you can actually, does he go back? Because it's not like he can be controlled all that well. A mind of his own. Y'all do a whole lot of thinking without a whole lot of knowing on the... Another flower. You stopped. Everybody else is going. You're going to get lost. It's not smart. Better scream. No way to hear you. Now you're off the path.
All right, Susan, it's all right.
I'm convinced that someone touched her, and I tried to make her see it wasn't possible, but I'm afraid she wouldn't listen to me.
I'm fed up. No one believes me.
Believes what?
There was someone there.
But you didn't see who it was.
No. It was like that, a light touch on the shoulder. I couldn't have been mistaken.
Well, I believe you.
Try and see it from our point of view. You've uprooted us violently from our own lives.
You pushed your way into the ship, young man.
You did that, exactly. You took a barge on board.
Can we live here? What do we eat? There are millions of
Very
questions.
good idea. I'm hungry.
Bro, he just goes, very good idea. I'm hungry. And he just walks off.
Oh, did you want something to eat? What would you like?
Like some bacon and eggs.
All right.
There we are, then.
Eggs and bacon. Thank you.
Bacon and eggs.
What, this?
What is it, like protein bars? Astronaut food?
Huh? Not bad.
Please, can't we get out of here?
Ah, but the city, I must see the city.
But why?
I would not be questioned.
Like an overbearing parent with that. I shall not be
The
questioned.
rest of us by staying here.
Grandfather, please.
What's the matter?
I don't know. The power take-up was rising normally, and... Ah, yes, of course, the fluid link. Yes. No, we shall have to get some from outside.
But where? There isn't anything outside but this...
Well, I mean, what else can we do,
Seems we have no alternative.
Boy, he played that like a fiddle.
That,
No care for them, just let's go see that city. It's kind of very devious in his mindset. Of course, as a parent to everybody, it seems like that, this is very convenient, right? No, and the bad thing is, no matter how mad they get at him, they need him. They can't do anything with as far as go anywhere without him, right? They can't operate that without him. Of course, it doesn't seem like he's very good at operating it all that deftly either.
first light, then?
We're going to this city to find Mercury. And once we've found it, we're coming straight back here. Is that clear?
Oh, quite so. Oh, look.
Oh, don't touch it, it might go off.
Be careful.
It's like a metal bar.
It's a box of glass vials. Look.
Let me see. Yes, I'd like to run a few tests on those. Susan, will you take these into the ship, please?
Yes.
But they're vials of mercury.
Remember the food supplies.
Be very,
Yes, ample and-
like, all right, get off our planet type thing.
Of ours? You all right?
Oh, yes, I'm just a bit tired. It was a long journey and my legs are rather weak.
I must say, I don't feel too good myself. Look, why don't we get this over with?
All starting to take and get
Instrument.
radiation poisoning, it seems like.
Ideally, what we want is a laboratory.
Ian. Look.
Kind of hard not to see it. Just popped
Why
open.
don't we separate and go different ways and meet back here in, say, 10 minutes, all right?
Fine. I'll go this...
Yeah, that sounds like a lovely idea. Just all separate. Let's not be together and y'all's luck. The doctor will be the one that's not caught if something happens. Y'all be left. Oh, motion activation.
Let's try this one. Sounds all right.
There goes your exit. And you don't notice that that's closed. You notice everything else, but you don't notice that. Really? Well, she gonna wind up being stuck like Chuck here in a second. You can just see it with everything closing behind her the way it is. I don't think I'd have done this. I don't think I'd have done this at all. Oh, yeah.
Barbara should be here by now. Barbara? Barbara? We'll give her a couple of minutes more, and then if she's not back, we'll have to go and look for her.
I wonder if she's being funneled to something. Right? Because everything's closing behind her, so I would assume that she's being funneled to a specific spot. Better go through that opening right there. Why are you just gonna sit? That's your fault. You big dummy.
We've waited long enough for her. We must go and find her.
Did the room move? Like, what happened there? Well, look. Okay, so right off the rip, right here, we've got. It says dead, dead planet or whatever. I understand just by looking at the episode names that what the next one is, the Daleks or whatever. So I'm guessing this is the introduction to what everybody in the comments says is Doctor Who's mortal enemies. So, but it's interesting. They've landed on this dead planet, and the fact that they see a city, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go see this," and then make sure that they can't leave, so they've got to go do what he's wanting to do. Very devious fellow. And now it seems they've gotten themselves into a wee bit of trouble, maybe. At least Barbara has, because it seemed like she was getting funneled with everything closing behind her the way it was. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get to the next episode.
Barbara?
Watch out, you're going to get separated.
Hey, there's a corridor over here. You heard a ticking noise.
Child, listen.
Yes. Over here somewhere. Yes, but how do they use their intelligence? What form does it take?
Oh, is it that matters?
Yes, it does. How do they use their intelligence? Oh, as if that matters. Well, do we have scholarly intelligence or do we have Doctor Doom intelligence? It very much matters, Doc. It very much does. Just saying. Right? It's one thing to have people that are intelligent. It's another thing to have, overlords that are masterminds that really are just they're not very nice people. They're out for domination and everything of that nature. So it very much matters.
It's a guided hunter.
But look at the needle. It's past the danger point. Radiation sickness.
The atmosphere here is polluted with a very high level of fallout and neutron bomb. Yes.
How much radiation? How badly?
For the fluid link, yes. I'm afraid I cheated a little on that. I was determined to see the city. In short, there's nothing wrong with the fluid link. We need an immediate return to the ship, and I suggest we leave at once.
We're not leaving until we've found Barbara. How far do you think you'll get without this?
Give that to me.
Not until we've found Barbara.
Give it to me, I said.
You will move ahead of us.
So we got trash cans armed with toilet plungers. Very disconcerting. Well, you should have did what they said. Now you're really in trouble.
Your legs are paralyzed. You will recover shortly. You too. Help him.
There you go, a young girl and an old man. Yep, you are prisoners now.
That's right.
Oh, Barbara, thank heaven we found you. Are you all right?
Yes.
We tried to look for you, and then those machines caught us.
Oh, they trapped me in some sort of lift. Seemed to go down for ages. Do you think they really are just machines?
What do you mean?
Do you think there's someone inside?
We've got radiation sickness, all of us. The doctor's pretty badly hit.
Unless we get treatment, we shall die.
6 episodes in, and that's a short season. It's a quick death, too.
Bring in the old man now, prisoner. Why are these four showing signs of radiation sickness? A few questions will reduce the mystery.
So the vials that were left in that box were the drugs. You at least have to let them go back to their thing now, right? I mean, right? Right? One would hope.
You are one of the Thal people.
I don't understand.
We know the Thals have existed outside our city. You and your companions need a drug to stay alive.
We have no drugs. Drugs left outside the TARDIS.
TARDIS, he is becoming delirious.
My friends and I are travelers. We did find something in the forest near our our encampment. Why not let one of us go and bring the Thals here and underguard if necessary? One of us go and hold the others until he returns. He will have our lives in his hands.
Over 500 years ago, there were 2 races on this planet.
And the Thals?
Most of them perished in the war, but we know that there are survivors.
Grandfather!
Are you all right?
You don't look so all right.
The file of drugs left outside the TARDIS, remember? It's possible that they may have been anti-radiation gloves.
None of us are in very good shape to go and get them.
Oh, I could do it.
No, it must be me.
But you can't walk.
We've learned quite a lot from the Daleks.
The who?
The Daleks, our captors here. Oh, if I didn't.
Doctor. I must get that drug quickly.
I'd be letting one of the girls go. You can barely walk, dude.
In the meantime, you must keep him as cool as you possibly can. Come on, let's see if I can walk. No, it's all right, Barbara. You take it easy. Rest.
Well, you're gonna have to send a girl. As simple as that. Because she knows how to take and get into it.
You must leave now.
I'm not well enough yet.
You must leave now.
My leg must give me more time.
Send her. Stop being an ass. Send her.
We can't afford to wait until I can walk. An hour might make all the difference.
I'm so afraid.
Go on. Straight there, straight back.
Are you ready?
Yes, all right.
I don't think I'd piss him off. Old dude's legs can't walk, so they don't work.
In the forest. He said they were mutations.
What else could I do?
The child has set out. Her direction is being followed on the radioscope. If she returns with the drug, am I to allow the prisoners to use it? No.
Oh, so they're being used as pawns. That's not good.
48 hours?
It's hit him so badly, Ian.
Yes. How are you feeling?
Oh, I ache all over.
What do we got here? The hell? It's a quick fall. Didn't even see it happen.
It's like a fever.
Yes. Barbara. Come on now.
Oh, I'm all
Sit
right.
down. No, you rest. You can't do anything more.
How are they gonna get out of this pickle is my question.
I have just come from the prisoners. The old man is dying. The woman is sleeping very heavily. The young man fights against it.
You gotta
Don't
get
stop
back.
for anything. Straight there, straight back. An hour might make all the difference.
Poor girl all by herself having to go get all that. Oh wow. So now they've met. See, I put Dr.Who like it has right here, and everybody want to take and crucify my ass. Very first season, Dr.Who. Doctor Who. Anyways, I get it though. I get it. It's at this point, it's a cultural icon type thing. I get it. I get it. You know. But anyways, that being said, they've met they've run into the Daleks, apparently. Unless, you know, things aren't quite as they seem, but they run into the Daleks, who are going to be using them to get the medicine for the radiation poisoning, which I don't understand since they're metal. Why would they need it? Unless they're actually people inside those machines. But again, what do I know? Just seems kind of odd, be honest with you. So they send Susan to get the medicine. The Daleks are actually going to use it so they can duplicate it, so there's enough for all of them. And apparently there's a mutated race out there. I guess we'll see on this next episode how things are going to go. The Dr. Doe is kind of getting his just desserts from lying about the little piece. Talking about it needs mercury. just so he could go investigate the town. Would have been better off just, getting out of Dodge. But no. And unfortunately, he looks like he's on death's doorstep. So, next episode apparently is entitled The Escape. So, let's go on ahead and we'll get into it. Before we do that, though, I'm going to have me a corn dog break because I am hungry. Alright, corn dog break being done, in which if you if you join the Patreon or the Tier 2 channel membership, you'll get access to what was said during the corn dog break, so I could have myself something to eat. With that being said, let's get to the next episode. Move on, girlie.
Don't be afraid.
What do you want? They called you. You're not.
I tried to speak to you in the forest yesterday, but I frightened you. I'm sorry.
I was frightened.
I have come now to make certain you understand how to use the drugs I left for you.
That's why I came back, you see. My grandfather and two of my friends are prisoners in the city.
There are 4 of you, I know that. I've watched you. But what do you mean, prisoners? So the Dalek people have survived. But do they live in that dead city?
Well, underneath it anyway.
Are you sure the Daleks want the drugs for your friends and not for themselves?
I hadn't thought of that.
You still have the drugs I left for you. I shall give you a further supply, which you must hide. I am Aladdin of the Thal race. I shall go with you through the forest to the outer wall of the city, if you will allow me. We are the survivors of a final war. But the radiation still persists, and that is why your friends are ill.
I have returned the girl to the cell. Very well. It is clear that the girl must have made contact with the Thals.
The Thal said the drug would act quickly.
Don't give him any more water, Susan. His pulse is steady now, anyway. Still, the Thals seem more friendly.
Oh, yes. Aladdin gave me this cloak to keep me warm. Judging by Aladdin, they're magnificent people.
Maybe are the Daleks the mutation?
Aladdin says the Thals are going to starve unless they can find new supplies of food. Aladdin says unless we can help them arrange some sort of treaty with the Daleks, well, they're all going to die. He said if they agree to supply food for them, then one of us must take a message outside the city.
I feel preserving our prisoners was a good idea. We'll let our prisoners sleep and then give them food. We can plan.
Boy, there's some devious critters right here.
We have brought you food. The girl is to come with me. We are going to help the Thals, which is what you want.
I want to take a moment to recognize today's video sponsor, patron James Roxburgh. He's got a Twitch channel, Rocky Ross, where he streams video games such as Bully, as well as other games. James has you covered on his channel, Rocky Ross, where he streams other games such as Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, Secrets of Monkey Island, Revelations. Y'all go give Rocky a follow if you like video games. And again, thank you, James, for sponsoring today's video. Oh, Lord. I'd be put something down so that door can't go all the way down.
I can't understand. Why have they taken Susan?
How do they know we want to help the Thals?
Ah, Galatas.
Aladdin,
You've been longer than I thought.
the path was rough.
So, Aladdin, we were right to believe the city inhabited.
Yes, it Nemesis.
But the Daleks were teachers, weren't they, Nemesis?
Yes, they were. And philosophers, perhaps. Perhaps we can exchange ideas with them. Learn from them. Where is the girl now?
I have given her the drugs and she has returned to the city. But I had no chance. They're prisoners in the city. The Daleks are certainly very suspicious of others. The young girl will speak with the Daleks, and a message will come from the city.
Direct from the girl?
Yes.
And liquid foods, water in abundance. We can also supply. In return, we shall expect the Thals to help us.
Well, it's what I'm called. It's my name. Susan. Hunt with her.
Perhaps they're going to let us go.
Oh, now she's going to see that they're keeping tabs.
All set, Doctor. The whole pattern of things is suspicious. Just because the Daleks didn't kill us.
Maybe they just have a different way of doing things.
Oh, now they're going to try to take and pull the wool. Okay.
Cell, I know which of the two I prefer.
I tell you, the Daleks are brilliant people. I think we ought to cooperate.
Why are you on their side and against the rest of us?
Take your hands off me. How dare you, sir? I want...
What are you doing?
There is no escape from the room that holds them. They may well be useful again.
The point
Oh,
is, how
Dave.
do we get out of here? Wait until the Daleks open the door and force the issue? The floors are metal. All the floors are metal.
So are the streets of the city outside.
Why?
Dodge you!
It's electricity. I think they're powered that way.
Yes, just a minute.
Daleks have discovered a way to exploit static electricity.
I love how they're, like, just piecing everything together here.
The cloak the Thals gave you. If you're right, Doctor, about the Daleks taking up power from the floor, this is a perfect way of putting them out of action.
Oh, they're sitting there. Okay, that makes sense. Deep in thought.
I believe the Daleks hold the key to our future, whatever that future may be.
This was found at the city gates.
Well, what does it say?
They're going to help us. And they have left a quantity of it for us in the entrance hall of their main building. We are to collect it tomorrow.
Move back from the door.
I bet they know they're planning something, too.
I'll be able to jam the door with a piece of this. Perhaps we can stage something. You know, a distraction. And when the lens looks the other way, throw something.
I'm about to try to disable it. Uh-oh.
Good God, sis. There must be a catch here somewhere. I found one.
Or are you going to show us what's on the inside?
Now, see if I can get inside it.
How is it?
It's very cramped indeed.
Oh, can't you sound more like a Dalek?
The Daleks are the ones that are actually... Ew! Ew! The Daleks are the ones that are the mutations, apparently. Well, a bit of nifty paying attention, though, noticing that everything is metal, and so, you know, harnessing static electricity, but also meeting with the Thals, and hopefully they set things right so the Thals don't get annihilated, you know, that'd be kind of cool to see, but yeah. Let's take a look at the next episode, shall we?
I think I found out how to operate this thing.
This looks like the place.
So what are you going to do about the rest of them? That's my question, because you still have to immobilize the rest of them and then get all of them out.
It's up to you now, Chesterton. Do as little talking as possible.
All right.
Better yet, there's more of y'all than there is of them still. 3 of them. 3 of you and 1 of it.
The council wishes to question the prisoners. Hold up. Help me to get them inside.
It's like the corridor they put Barbara in.
To the 4th level with them. Now, close the doors.
Very good idea, Susan.
He didn't hurt you.
No, not really.
Well, help me to get out of this thing. I'm suffocating. I have just passed the prisoners through into Lim Johnson. The door is locked. Emergency alarm. Lay down. Come on, hurry up, will you?
Wait a minute. It's free.
Must be a heavy lid, Jesus.
Try and force it up from the inside.
I'm trying.
Yep, they're burning through it.
They've magnetized the floor. You feel it?
Are you sure?
Yes. Chesterton, we're not able to get you into the lift.
We have trouble. What's going to happen?
Must get out.
Better hurry up. They're not doing a very good job of cutting through. I have to say that. There's too many spots that's still connected. Is it going back up? What's happening here? Of course, they do have to take it all the way to the floor. There is that.
The emergency switch, bring it down.
Yes. Where exactly are we? We're right at the top of the building. I can just see the surface of the...
The Thals! They've come
walking into an ambush.
They are to be exterminated. You understand?
Now you got another one to contend with.
No, it's no good.
It's beginning to move.
Ian, the lift's coming back.
They're coming for you.
It's no good. Come over here, give me a hand. Quick now. All push together.
Push it right on top of there? Or is that the plan?
All right, doctor.
Hopefully y'all can get to them in time. Otherwise, this is going to be some bad juju here.
We must find a new source of food. The Daleks have it. They've offered it to us.
Bruh, he's right. Be suspicious. Be weary. Or leery. Like, seriously.
They'll see that I'm unarmed.
Yeah, that works. It doesn't seem like a very peaceful thing right there. That's a show of force.
No, we must warn the Thals.
Susan?
We can't let them walk into a trap.
The Thals are no concern of ours.
No.
You go back to the ship and I'll stay and warn the Thals.
No, we're all in this together. We're all going to
Susie.
stay.
Doctor's not the only bull-headed one. And why would you close the door back? Magnetize it, you can't get out. Like, come on now. Let's be smart about this. Get in there and help! Like, get to them! Come on now!
We need your help. And in return, we'll make the soil live again. Do not decide now.
It's pretty smart just stand there like that. Hopefully that's the only one they got.
Who are you?
I am Aladdin. You were the man who warned us.
Yes, I'm sorry I was late.
Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. You know, these records must go back nearly 500,000 years. Yes, I see. I wonder if I could see the plans. I might be able to fix our position.
Some of the children have heard something moving in the forest.
They can't be the Daleks. They told us they couldn't come out of the city.
What has happened? What happened to him? How'd he get wounded?
We had to go round the other side of the city.
Is he badly hurt? These are the people the Daleks were holding prisoner. And this is the man who shouted to warn us.
You decided what we're going to do, Aladdin? You must take the place of Nemesis now.
New leader.
They're afraid of you because you're different from them. So whatever you do, it doesn't matter.
But you really believe we ought to fight?
Yes, I think it may have to come to that. What would you do if the Daleks could leave their city? If they came up here and attacked you?
We would go away back to our plateau where we came from.
Yeah, it seems kind of... At some point in time, you got to stand.
Aladdin, you can't go on running away. There are some things worth preserving.
We're not afraid to die.
Sooner or later, they're going to try and destroy you if they can.
I can see you want to help us, but as Dione says, you don't understand.
I don't understand them. They're not cowards. They don't seem to be afraid.
The original Thal male. There was a neutron war here. Most died and survivors mutated.
Is this a sword the Thal's holding?
Yes, they were the warriors then.
Are they?
Undoubtedly.
Yeah, it's time to do something, I say. Cover that whole road that they walk on in mud and draw them out.
Oh, by the way, let me have the fluid link, will you?
The Daleks took it from me when they searched me.
Now you got to go back. Lovely. See, this is what you get, you egghead. So this is what 4 episodes across the same storyline. This is pretty cool. This would be what 2 different episodes of the New Who. So I like this though. I like the fact that they've taken the classic Who took this route. Got a nice overarching story that keeps you watching to see what's going to happen next. I'll say this: I definitely want to see what's going to happen going forward with this, right? Because the thing of it is they've landed on this planet, or they've come to this planet. The doctor, of course, he's a researcher. That's what he does. He likes checking things out. So they see the city, and they're all opposed to going to the city. They all want to take and leave, and of course he takes that part out just so he can get his way, and even lies about, oh yeah, we need some more fluid or whatever. They get captured. They send Susan out to get the medicines that were left there by the Thal. Find their way out by actually taking out one of the Daleks, which they have not let us see. I'd like to see what it looks like. Just saying. Right, so they got the way out. The Thals were warned, and the leader got killed. But now it's, as much as they don't want to have to go back, now they've got to go back. So they're going to need to convince the Thal to help in some way. Like, they're going to have to convince them, hey, look, y'all were warriors. You need to find that again. It's interesting how he's talking about the evolution of them. So apparently they've evolved from warriors to pacifists. So it's an interesting evolution from warrior to passive. Now they got to go back in. This is just lovely. Just gotten away from there.
It is the elder prisoner.
So they've got stuff in the jungle. They can't get there, right?
They have made contact with the Thal.
They just won't risk a fight with the Daleks. Trouble is, I can't go too far.
What do you mean?
I must get that fluid ink back again. I'm afraid my little trick is rather rebounded.
Oh, they get themselves in all kind of pickles, don't they?
You all realize, of course, we cannot succeed against the Daleks alone.
Of course not.
They have one great disadvantage. They have no arms or ammunition.
Well, that's all right, young man. The mind will always triumph.
The Thals won't fight. They're against war.
My dear child, this is no time for morals. They must fight. Young lady, I've been underestimating you.
I will not allow you to use the Thals to fight for us.
I love how they want to allow each other, or won't allow each other, certain things.
Sorry, I'm not having anyone's death on my conscience.
Except mine, and Susan's, and the doctor's.
Quite so.
Or are they just against fighting on principle?
Well, how can we find out?
Well, I've got an idea. At this moment, anyone could come in here. They could rob, they could steal.
Let's see what
they
he's
could
up
even
to.
kill you. Supposing I take it down to the city and try and trade with the Daleks, eh? I could take them an alternative.
Oh yeah, now he's gonna want to do something. Oh, there you go. Now you fight. Did that awaken something? Did that feel good to take and punch somebody? Get some frustrations out, maybe?
Section 3.
World do they got going
That
on?
was the first section to get the anti-radiation drug. All distribution of the anti-radiation drug is to be stopped. The Dalek race has become conditioned to radiation.
Wait, so they've become used to the radiation now. So the anti-radiation medicine is actually hurting them. Again, why are they rolling around in these trash can looking things with the toilet plungers and the guns? Can they not move without them? I mean, if they're used to it by now, right?
We need radiation to survive. We may have to explode another neutron bomb.
Oh wow, that's not good. That's we see what's happened already with that.
Are you angry with yourself for striking the young man?
No, I knew he was trying to make me do it. Which is the most important, to fight and live, or to die without fighting?
Only a fool would attack the city from the lake.
Be the perfect reason to do it, eh? Because they don't expect it.
All Daleks in Section 3 have now died. We will change the environment to suit us.
You see, we cannot stand by and let these people die. If we do not help them, it would be the same as if we had killed them ourselves. In the city is enough food for all of us and all of the Daleks 100 times over. There is no indignity in being afraid to die, but there is a terrible shame in being afraid to live.
Well, you got a lot of good speeches in this show.
And I will help you elect a new chief.
Thank you.
You knew what my decision would be.
I could always have destroyed...
What is this area here? The swamp. Here are the mountains. This is the far side of the city.
Can we get into the city this way?
Over the mountain.
Yes.
That means going through that swamp.
We can't go through the swamp. It's too dangerous.
that it is undefended.
Undefended? It's a perfect natural barrier. All those creatures...
Believe me, I'm not happy about this, but it's the best possible chance there is.
Yes, yes. Well, now, I suggest we...
Ian, you need to take and go over the mountain. Put your lot in that way. Prove your worth. You've convinced them to fight.
Why divide their forces? And radiation is still necessary to us.
And what kind of critters they got there?
We'll never get through.
Yes, we will.
What makes you think it'll be any different to the first time? You'd never get the others to follow you if you told them what happened the first time.
It's your duty to tell them.
How we watched Amos's...
We're going on, Antidus. You keep your fears to yourself. I don't want you upsetting the others. It's that clear.
So he's trying to redeem himself is what he's trying to do by making this way.
I think it'd be a wise plan to find a place to rest.
That leaves us with 2.5 days to go through the mountains to the city.
If there is a way through.
I'll go and give Barbara a hand.
I'm surprised you let her come.
I'd be more surprised if I could have stopped it.
Right? Oh, Lord. I don't know if I'd have brought her. She falls. She falls so often when they're going through the woods or just doing any random thing. Like, I don't know if I'd have brought her because she falls in this and she might not come out. Just, you know, it's a good plan that they got, though. They can have a party that distracts and a party coming from the backside. The question is whether or not they actually believe that nobody can come in from the backside. So not only do they have it undefended, but they not have any cameras and stuff there. But yeah, that would be probably the, like I said, that's the best way to go in. Because I think that's what a lot of people would do. Try to go in that way instead of just knocking on the front door and being like, we're here.
There'll be some more once we get through this little lot.
This looks like a fairly dry section.
Yes, this'll do.
Right, we'll make camp here.
What was it? Did you see anything?
Yes, it was Christus, stand guard here, will you? Right.
We were right. The Daleks do get their water from the lake.
But how would you get to the city from there?
Well, where's Elliot?
It's going to fill the water bags. It won't be long.
So they're making an expedition, 2 different parties, one to distract, one to actually do the surprise, which then again draws forces away from the city walls so everybody else can come in. They got a pretty decent plan. The fact that, though, the neutron bomb is being talked about by the Daleks, they don't have to go outside the city walls whatsoever. Like they said, they'll take and make the world palatable to them and not adapt to the world around them. So very interesting dynamic, and I'm guessing it's going to be a race against time unknowingly for our party here. So that being said, let's get to the next. Oh, that's no bueno.
What is it? What happened to Elion?
Oh, he's about to take and get upset. Watch. And I don't blame him.
It must have happened very quickly.
Yeah, good luck trying to get somebody to, poor fella. He's already been through one, painful experience in that area.
There are 4 roads that lead up from the main square. Going north.
The main ventilators seem to be over in this section.
Oh, that's wrong. It goes down there.
I know it looks difficult, but we must try it, my friends. Yes, we must.
Yes.
Yeah, good point, because there's always a counterplan on things, and they're talking about neutron bombs, so...
Let us hear it. Report on neutron bomb. We must find another way of spreading radiation.
Just venture nuclear power. That'd be one way of doing it, I guess. Well, these are some See, she always falling. Bro, why did y'all bring her? Why?
Off into a dead end.
There's a gloomy thought for you. Let's make sure this is impossible first.
Make sure there's nothing in there, would you? Y'all were so noisy. It's a good thing that's not a way in.
The sound of water.
Barbara, look. There's a passageway here.
Well, that won't be easy.
Think he's quite taken with her a little bit. Seem to always be buddying up, but she seems to like him pretty well too.
Ready?
Right.
She's gonna take and get a... See there? See there? Always freaking falling. What's she gonna take and get that man killed? What the hell's wrong? See? Why? Why?
What happened? Hold on to it.
Where's Gannett?
Are you hurt? No, I'm not.
My brother hurt?
No, he isn't.
There's a big cavern with lots of tunnels going off it. Unless you find anything else.
They are attacking our instruments. We must keep alert. Yes.
They're attacking our instruments. Bad picture. Should have upgraded the color. Well, should have wasn't color back then. So anyways.
We can't keep up this light reflection for long.
Never mind. It gives us a better chance to get into the city unnoticed.
According to the map, we should be moving further to our left. In that direction.
Yes.
What is he doing? He's always got something else up his sleeve. Stick to the script, Doc. Stick to the script.
Seems to be broadening out a bit.
We're all going to be killed.
We can't turn back now.
The others can't.
Is he hurt?
Reaction on the vibroscopes. Where we can take them by surprise.
Tracking them by vibration. Oh yeah. Should have gotten away when you had the chance, homie.
Look out!
Another drop.
It looks pretty wide.
Yes, and deep. We jump.
There's not much space to land in.
No.
Well, I'll go.
You ain't got no room at all. You have to duck your head so you don't knock yourself out. What are you doing? Better climb your way up. Oh no, he can make it. I was about to say, the way they had the camera angle.
Good jump. You should have come first.
It's all right. There's a handhold just here. Bring the others over. Right.
You have destroyed our videoscope and one of our lifts. Tomorrow the atmosphere will be bombarded by the radiation extermination.
But you must listen to reason, please, you must.
So the Dalek want to take and exterminate the Thal. They ask why. It's, well, we need more radiation, just like y'all need air. So it's kind of like, yeah, if we don't, it's us. So it's us or them. Though it would seem they could come up with some other kind of means of maybe, working with each other, but they don't seem to want to.
You did well.
At all.
Just get your breath back for a minute. And reach. Reach round with that arm.
Seems like everybody would have rope around them as they go around that little bend right there to ensure they don't fall.
Swing yourself round. Go on.
Is he just going to like self-assassinate or something like that? He doesn't seem like he's all there for this. Seems like he's lost all confidence within himself, which is not a good thing to see, especially in this situation.
And jump.
Help me! Help me!
Both of them going to wind up falling if something don't happen. Better call out for some help, homie. Literal cliffhanger. They put the cliff and the cliffhanger on this one. Come on now. And we've got the Doctor and Susan being... The Daleks got them because, well, the Doctor, of course, is hard-headed and doesn't want to listen and wants to take a sweet time with everything. And they're trying to forge a way through so they can come into the backside of the city. Home dude, they all jump across. Home dude is sitting there hanging on. And we've got a literal cliffhanger before the next episode. Lovely. Lovely Doctor Who.
I can't hold on!
Bro, you got the rope around you. You ain't got to hold on. He's got to hold on is the problem. Yell out or something, jackass. Come on now. If not, y'all both going to go over.
Stop it, you fool! I'm losing you!
No, don't do that. Don't do that. What are you doing?
Only one race can survive.
What are you planning?
We wish to escape camp.
We're going to see the plan come to full fruition here. What do we got? This is not good.
The way's blocked.
Did you look all around it?
Yes.
We're through. We must have been traveling under the pipes all the time.
The Daleks must have captured them.
Power down to half, down to half. Seal of nuclear waste.
Where'd they put Susan? Oh, she's right there. Okay. She was just hiding behind the wall. From the... via the camera.
I haven't told you how we came to this planet. I have a ship capable of crossing the barriers of space and time. Surely this would be invaluable.
Locator records movement inside the city wall.
Oh, and you got some that looks like they're inside the same building now.
Alert! The Thals are entering the city.
Uh-oh. So now the alarm has been sounded. Y'all better get up there and get the doctor and get Susan and get that part and get the hell out of there. Well, you need to do something to stop the Daleks from what they're doing. How does that happen, though? That's the question.
The Thals must be in the city.
Father, look. Look, they found a way through.
All Daleks on level 8.
Thing is, how many, Oh, they took out the camera.
Nothing can stop the Daleks. Begin countdown. 100. Begin.
All right, so how do they... Are they able to stop this? Like, I want to... Come on now. Keep us in suspense for long enough. Let's see let's see what's going to happen here. Drag this out. Give people heart attacks and shit. No bueno. No bueno.
But the Daleks know you and the Thals are in the city.
We split ourselves into groups, so without the doctor we didn't know what to look for.
Daleks group to control room. Immediately. All Daleks.
Hello, quick!
There's another one.
Quickly,
49. 48.
they're pressing down harder. Increasing the pressure.
I'm through.
Let him get through, too. Get him through, too.
You go next.
43. 35. 34. 32. 31. 25. 24. 17.
You got almost 10 seconds left.
7. 6. Overpowered! Reinforcements! Quickly! Quickly!
Every fast to spread radiation into the air.
We knocked out their source of power, I tell you. Look!
500 years of destruction end in this.
No doubt you will have...
Get the ship working again, Doctor.
Oh, yes, of course.
The Daleks have developed food by artificial sunlight. You've got everything you need now.
Yeah, sometimes they're written, though, cuz that's the bad part of everything. It was you or them. What did they look like inside of those machines? That's my question.
But I might visit your grandchildren to find if they've learned the secrets in it.
Goodbye, Aladdin.
Goodbye, Ian.
Come along, my child. I'm hungry.
Yeah, there you are. Off to another place. Okey-dokey. This one just threw everybody away. There we have it. The end of the Dalek saga for season 1. My understanding is they pop up quite a bit. And apparently they're so bad that little kids were hiding behind the sofa when this show come on. and they were part of the show. So this was wow, yeah, definitely enjoyed the storyline, the whole overarching thing from the very beginning, where they discover that number one, everything is dead. And then finally, they get inside the city because of Doc. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take, oh, it needs mercury, and of course it doesn't need mercury, just because he wanted to satisfy his own personal curiosity. And it's like I've said, curiosity killed the cat, shouldn't kill humans. Just, of course, I mean, it has in the pursuit of science and other things, but still, that's besides the point. I digress. So, of course, they go trapezing through the city, and, well, it's not uninhabited, unlike the forest, which, again, swamps was pretty inhabited. But, yeah, they go through the city and are taken prisoner by the Dalek, who do their best to kill them. And then once they find out that some medicine has been left by the Thal, they allow Susan to actually go retrieve it. And the fact that she trusted, but I guess because they look human or whatever, trusted the Thal, she's able to take two things back. Of course, the Daleks had their purposes. They were going to use them to kind of get to the Thal, exterminate them, tried to ambush them. It seems that the whole difference, gotta take and kill them, only one can survive. The whole difference thing, just kind of, yeah, we see that happen in real life too, right? But putting it the way they did on this story, pretty interesting the way that it all played out. And then them trying to get back into the city so they can get the part for TARDIS, having to, and one, they lost two people. The Doctor and Susan, again, they get captured. Doc's hard-headed and don't want to listen, right? So that happens. And then finally, there at the very end, of course, they take out the Dalek. So they leave a brand new planet, a city basically that these people are able to live in, able to take and actually have food. They've got artificial sunlight so they can grow their own food. It's just very, very good storyline. So, and here with the new Doctor Who series, we're actually coming up on an episode Dalek. So yeah, this is all going to kind of one and one. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves.